Welcome to this Pilates class. For the people who are here for the very first time in my class, my name is Rochelle, and I'm going to teach you a nice core flow today with, on my right side, a ball and a block. And you can use both or neither. You can use a book or a cushion as well. But those are, and especially the ball, is to make some of the movements a bit stronger. And sorry, my mic is a bit... Ooh. And the other, the block is to make some of the movements a bit softer, especially if you have lower back problems or some around the shoulders or the neck, you can use the block a bit better. Now we're going to start with our feet in hip distance. And to measure that for yourself is by bringing your heels together and then rolling your feet over towards your big toes. Now let's give those knees a nice shake, wiggle them. And then we're going to tuck the tailbone. Now, if you have your spine, the tailbone is the end. So if you bring it a bit more underneath you, it makes it easier to lift up your pubic bone towards the belly button and then start moving your belly button in towards the spine. We're going to circle our shoulders. Give it big circles so you can release tension that you build up during this week. And then we're going to do the same the other way around. We'll take both of our arms up towards the sky, and let's see if you can bring your right hand around the left wrist and give it a nice side bend. So we bend it all the way, and then we keep our shoulders soft. Now feel the length of your waist and your rib cage and see if you can lift up your heel a little. Maybe bend a little deeper. Release your heel back down. We start to move ourselves all the way up, and we'll do the same to the other side. Let's lift up the heel. See if you can stretch it a bit further. Release the heel back down, hold the pose. We'll take a deep breath in. Now, while we breathe out, we're going to roll ourselves forward. We do that vertebrae for vertebrae, all the way down. Now, see if you can drop your chin towards your chest. Release your hands all the way down. And on an exhale, you're going to bend both of the knees. And then while you inhale, you start lifting up your sitting bones. And then start exhaling again. We're going to make this movement a few times in a row. You bend and you stretch. And what you do while you bend and stretch is you warm up your hamstrings and your calf muscles. Now let's do that once more. And then you start rolling yourself up. We start bringing both of our arms to the side on shoulder height, and then make small circles. Now we're toning our shoulders, our biceps, and our triceps, making nice lean arms. That's what we actually do during this class. So we try to strengthen from our core out, and we use our arms and our legs. Eventually, we want to make our legs and our arms nice and lean and strong. Then circle the other way around as well. We'll take a deep breath in, and we start taking both of our arms up. Now, while you breathe out, see if you can bend through the knees, and then start moving your knees over towards your big toes. Now tuck your tailbone so you start to lengthen your spine again. Pull your belly button in. And then let's see if you can lift up your heels. Press those toes down. Keep those shoulders soft. And then we start rolling ourselves forward, vertebrae for vertebrae. Now touch down and start walking your hands all the way over to the top of the mat until your hands come right underneath your shoulders. Now push your heels away, lengthen the spine, pull your belly button in, hold on. Now push those heels even further. And then we start moving our right knee in super slow, just above the floor. Slide it back. Let's do the same with the left. So just over the floor, bring it forward. Step it back. Same with the right. Step it back, switch to left. One at a time. For 4, 3, 2, one more. Then we start releasing our knees all the way. Let's arch our spine. Bring our tailbone up and start releasing vertebrae for vertebrae. Rolling the back of the head all the way over to the top of the back. And then you start rounding your spine. So first you drop your tailbone. And you start releasing your chin to the chest, lift it all the way up. Let's do that again. And round. Do that once more. And then you can use your in-breath to lengthen. We start to extend the right leg behind us. Now, if you have a ball, you can bring it underneath your foot. You're going to move it in and then stretch it away. If you don't have a ball, just move it in towards the chest and then push it away again. Let's roll it in. Let's stretch. Go ahead. In. Out. 4 more. One. Then we're going to switch. So drop your right knee, move it over to the left. Pull it in, stretch it away. Go ahead. In, out. 5 more. One. Release. Now we're going to stretch the right leg behind us. Lift it up a little higher. Take your left arm forward. Exhale, bring the elbow and knee in. Inhale, extend. Let's do that again. Five more. One. Release. Left hand back, right knee back. Let's switch it around. Left leg goes behind us. Lift it up a little higher. Right arm comes forward. Elbow and knee in and extend. Let's do it again. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Now roll yourself up. Keep your knees next to each other, about hip distance. Now push your hips a bit forward, tuck your tailbone. And then we start taking both of our arms to the side. Now, if you want, you can even tuck your toes underneath your feet and then start moving yourself back like a plank. So you want to keep that belly button pulled in, lift up that pubic bone, move backwards. Now feel what happens in those thighs. And move your hands in front of the heart. Start stretching them all the way out. Let's do that again. Move back. Back up. Let's try that again. One more time. Now hold back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right hand. Keep your left leg lifted. Now take your left arm up towards the sky. Push it. Now exhale, move it in. Inhale, extend. Let's try it again. Exhale, inhale. 5 more. So these are all ways to do crunches, all very different from each other. And these work for the obliques, the others for the straight abdominals. One more time. Then you start dropping your left foot all the way down towards the floor. Now you keep your left arm up. Now see if you can move your arm all the way underneath your right arm and then start bringing it back up. So you twist it. Let's do that again. Big half circle, straight up. Let's do it again. 5 more. Two. One more. Now, see if you can let go of your right knee. Then we roll our left hand over, drop all 10 toes. Now we're going to move our chest a bit more forward, move ourselves down into a low plank, push back up. Now let's see if we can do that again. Move your chest forward, drop it down, lift up one more, and release the knees. Roll yourself back up. Let's drop our left hand underneath your shoulder. Stretch your right leg out. Take your right arm up. Now lift it. We're going to crunch it in, out, and again. One more. Drop your right foot. Take your right arm up. Scoop it underneath half, big circle. Move it straight up. Let's do that again. Four more. 3, 2. Let's do that one more time. And then drop the right hand underneath your shoulder. Same with the left. Push it back into plank. Let's move that ball away for a moment. Then we're going to move the weight forward. Move the weight back. Let's do that again. One more time, move it forward. Now see if you can lean on top of your elbows. Move yourself back. Let's see if we can do that again. Move it back. One more. Move the chest front and release all the way down. Now we're going to bring both of our hands underneath your forehead. Then move your feet a little closer in. Maybe even to touch. Now press your left foot down towards the floor. Lift up your right leg. Press your hip bone down. Release it. Let's do the same with the left. Lift it up. Release it. Go ahead. Same with the right. Roll it back down. Back to the left. And release. One more time, then we're going to do almost the same with the arms. So we're going to extend our arms forward. Now, if you have a ball, grab it. Bring it in between your arms, and then lift it, release it. Let's do that again. Up, down. Go ahead. One more. Hold. Now lift up your legs as well. Move your arms sideways and back to the other. Two more. One more. And release it. Very good for your shoulders, but also very good to tone those biceps and triceps. Now we're going to roll over. You can roll yourself over to your back. Now make sure that you drop both of your feet flat onto the floor. Tuck your tailbone a little. Now we're going to roll our hips all the way up. Lean on top of your shoulders and see if you can move your fingertips over towards the heels. Now keep lifting up those hip bones. Pull those belly buttons in. Now exhale, start rolling your hips down super slow. I lost my mic. Let's do this. And then roll it back up. We'll do that again. So we start rolling our hips all the way down super slow. And back up. Go ahead. Roll it down. Back. One more. Now we keep our hips all the way up. Now bring your hands on top of the hips. We start lifting one heel at a time, right and left. Now keep control over the movement. Two more. Last one. And then we start releasing down super slow. And we bring our legs up into a 90-degree angle. Now tuck your tailbone so your lower back comes towards the floor. Release your hands next to you. We're going to start in cycle. Now see if you can lift up your head and maybe your shoulders and arms as well. Keep pressing your lower back down. This feels kind of okay. See if you can roll yourself up towards your sitting bones. Keep softening those shoulders, lengthening your spine. Hold on for another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll back. Legs go back into a 90-degree angle. Release your lower back and your shoulders. Then we're going to extend the leg one at a time. So you push it forward, you switch left. One at a time. Now we build it up. So we start with an option 1. This is your option 1. Now your option 2 is to lift up your shoulders as well. And the moment that you start to extend your left leg, you extend your right arm and then you switch. When you switch, Now we're going to do something super fun. We're going to do 2 legs at the same time. 2 arms, pull it in. Let's do that again. In. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch, hold. Now take your arms forward, keep your legs super long, and then we start to take a deep breath in. And then while we breathe out, we start moving our fingers, our hands up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in, breathe out. Pump it up and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop. Let's do that again. Go ahead. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Now circle. Circle those knees over the belly. Well, let's do the same knee the other way around. Going back to our obliques, our side abdominals. Let's stretch your legs all the way out. Press our big toes towards each other, or heels. Maybe you can even close your calves, your thighs. Now open up your arms sideways. Release your shoulders, drop the palms. Then we're going to move both of the knees to the right side and keep them floating just over the floor. We start taking both of our legs back up. Inhale. Exhale, drop them both to the left. Let's do that again. So take a deep breath in. Breathe out, drop them. Inhale. Exhale, release them to the left. So from side to side, take a deep breath in. Breathe out to the right. Breathe in. Drop them to the left. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale, release. Let's add the ball. Bring the ball in between the knees. Press those knees against, and if you don't have a ball, use the block or use the cushion. You want to feel your thighs, so you want to feel the outer and the inner part of the thigh. Then drop your hands over the back of the head. Pull your belly button in. Now see if you can touch the ball with your right elbow. Press the ball against your left knee, extend the right leg, bring it back. Now switch. One at a time. For 4, 3, 2, last round. And then start moving back. Roll your head back, drop the ball to the side and circle. Let's circle the other way around as well. Now let's bring our hands to the inside of the knees, and we're going to roll ourselves over the back a few times. So from the back to front. Now, if you can, see if you can touch the floor behind you with your toes, and then grab a ball or a cushion. Bring it over to your lower back and then start releasing your hips down, extending your legs all the way up. Now press your feet together, your heels, your big toes, but also your calves. Now take a deep breath in. While you breathe out, take your legs forward. Inhale. Hold your breath, extend. Let's do that again. Two. One more. Extend your right leg up. Keep your left leg in. See if you can point or floint your toes. Slowly move your right leg in. Let's do the same with the left. One at a time, pull it in. Extend. In. Extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Then we're going to roll ourselves up. Extend both legs, roll yourself forward, nose towards the knees, belly towards the thighs, forehead towards the shins. And roll. Now first I'm going to slide my glutes underneath me and then drop my sits bones. Now point your toes as much as you can. So roll them all the way forward so you lengthen your legs, your calves, your thighs. Now see if you can drop your fingertips next to you, soften those shoulders. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose, and while we breathe out, lift up that right leg. Release it. Let's do that again. Go ahead, one at a time. Keep control over those legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that foot in towards your thigh. Now keep your toe pointed and start giving it a nice side bend. Now roll yourself up by dropping your hand behind you and then lift up. Arch that spine. Bring that weight back forward. Extend. Let's do it again. One more. And then roll your nose towards your knee as much as you can. Feel that stretch in your lower back. And then lift. Let's do the same at the other side. Give it a nice side stretch. And then roll yourself up, lift. Release. Go ahead, up. And down. One more. Now stretch it. And roll yourself up. Bring your left foot in front of your right. Now let's take a deep breath in. Take both of the arms up. Stretch yourself. And while you breathe out, bring your hands in front of the heart. Let's do that again. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out, hands in front of the heart. We're going to take a moment. We're going to take a moment to thank ourselves. And we thank ourselves for taking the time to be here, for taking the time to tune in, and to share our energy with the people around you, but most importantly, for sharing the energy with ourselves. And I would like to do the same. So I would like to thank you as well. I wish you a glorious day or evening. And thank you very much. Let's open up our arms and give ourselves an enormous hug. Thank you and enjoy.